I was the first, and I was the new, and I was like making something interesting happen that wasn't happening before. Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Roc Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. So their argument of my insecure, that's why she needs to fucking massage her ego, fails. Because if I was insecure, I would have done that 100 times over. Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Roc Nation.
This is about to blow your mind because M.I.A just dropped a bombshell that nobody saw coming. She's accusing Beyoncé being involved in some seriously dark witchcraft, and we're talking about sacrifices. The former Roc Nation artist went all the way there, claiming that Beyoncé tried to sacrifice her own son as part of a twisted ritual. Yeah, you heard me right. What is really going on behind the closed doors of these Hollywood elites? Well, stay tuned because this drama is just getting started, and we're about to spill all the tea. Back in 2008, M.I.A was on top of the world. Her hit song Paper Planes was everywhere on the radio, in movies like Pineapple Express, and topping the charts. The song went 3 times platinum and M.I.A became a household name. She wasn't just any artist, she was the one everybody was watching.
Because I didn't have any money to make it. Yeah. And so that was like, okay, I'm gonna make some money.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna make this film.
Yeah.
And music was so easy. I was like, okay, I'll do it, you know.
Yeah.
But every day I wanted to quit, you know? Because I was like, oh, I gotta get back to this film.
That's crazy.
And they were like, no, but then you've just been like nominated for this.
Yeah, they're calling it the album of the decade. Yeah.
For some reason, M.I.A had a very unique sound, blending genres, political activism, and a totally fresh vibe that set her apart from the rest. She was on track to be a megastar in a league of her own. But here's where it got suspicious. Despite all her success, something strange happened. Her follow-up album Kala was also a hit and she dropped several charting songs, but for some reason she just disappeared from the mainstream music scene. Nobody could figure out what happened. How could someone so talented and popular just fade away? It turns out M.I.A wasn't just another one-hit wonder. Her fall was the result of something much deeper and more sinister than anyone could have realized. You won't believe what she revealed recently. Fast forward to 2012, when M.I.A made some big moves that would change her life forever. She had just split with her fiancé, Benjamin Bronfman, who isn't just any regular guy. He's the son of billionaire Edgar Bronfman, the former CEO of Warner Music Group. For those who don't know, Warner Music is one of the 3 major labels that basically control the entire music industry, so you can already tell that this family has some serious power in the game.
So their argument of Maya's fucking insecure, that's why she needs to fucking massage her ego, fails. Fails because you turn around and ask those motherfuckers, what women do you know who hasn't had plastic surgery around you? All of them have.
That's not all. Around the same time, M.I.A signed with Roc Nation, yes, Jay-Z's management company. She thought this was her golden ticket to the next level of stardom, but what happened instead? M.I.A is now claiming that Jay-Z, along with the Bronfman family, orchestrated a plot to destroy her career and keep her from seeing her son. Y'all, this situation is crazy. M.I.A has been very vocal about the fact that her career took a nosedive after she signed with Roc Nation. She recently tweeted some shocking claims, saying that Roc Nation cut ties with her almost immediately after her brutal custody battle with Benjamin Bronfman began. She alleges that Jay-Z, knowing the situation, sided with the Bronfman family's power and influence, leaving M.I.A in the dust.
Whomever, right? Like, and just like here's the information. So if we achieve those goals at 36, you do it at 26.
Why all? She's even suggested that they blackballed her, stopping her from making music, performing, and keeping her away from her son. And as if that wasn't bad enough, she claims that Roc Nation's interference went way beyond her career, affecting her personal life and finances. In 2012, M.I.A went through a brutal custody battle with her ex. Her son was only 4 years old at the time, and things got real ugly. According to M.I.A, Benjamin and his billionaire family used their wealth and connections to weaponize the legal system against her. They didn't just want full custody either, they also wanted to destroy her career and her relationship with her son.
So I would have done that 100 times over. Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Roc Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery, and I didn't. Because it's okay.
This is where things took a darker turn. Let M.I.A. tell it Jay-Z's involvement wasn't just about business, it was personal. She alleged that Jay's deal with the Bronfman family went far beyond managing her career. To M.I.A., they also wanted to control her and shut down any kind of progress. She believes there was something even darker brewing behind the scenes, but that's not all. Now, this next part is definitely shocking and sheds some light on the kind of pressure M.I.A. may have been under when she was signed with Roc Nation. In a recent Twitter rant, M.I.A. revealed something that absolutely dropped jaws. She claims the first piece of advice Jay-Z ever gave her when she signed to his management company in 2012 was to get plastic surgery. Yeah, you heard me right. Instead of focusing on her music or how to make her career soar, Jay-Z allegedly told her to get plastic surgery. According to M.I.A., this wasn't just because she was insecure, it was part of a bigger, more disturbing agenda. She pointed out that Jay-Z was surrounded by women who all had undergone cosmetic enhancements, singling her out for not following suit. M.I.A., of course, shot back at the idea of plastic surgery, saying, "I'm not insecure because I would have gotten plastic surgery," making it clear that while she was aware of the pressures in the industry, she didn't feel the need to conform. She even emphasized that it wasn't about her ego, but rather about the industry's expectations. It wasn't her who had the issue, it was Jay-Z's team who was pushing this narrative. But wait, y'all, it gets crazier. M.I.A. went on to state that all the women around Jay-Z had plastic surgery, implying that if she didn't go under the knife, she would be left behind. Imagine hearing that from someone who's supposed to be your mentor and manager. For M.I.A., this was just another part of the sinister web she found herself trapped in when she entered Roc Nation. And while we're talking about Jay-Z and Roc Nation, it's clear M.I.A. has had a lot of unresolved anger towards them. In fact, she's been vocal about how her career was essentially buried after signing with Roc Nation. In February of this year, during a social media rant, M.I.A. revealed how Matangi, her fourth studio album, was sabotaged. She tweeted that the album was buried due to Jay-Z's connections with the Bronfman family, claiming that her music was ripped off and given to other artists while she was intentionally shadow banned. That's not all, because according to M.I.A., it wasn't just her music that was suppressed, it was her entire career. She accused Roc Nation of ripping her off and copying her style while making sure she was sidelined. In the same rant, she also mentioned that her communication with Jay-Z had been cut off completely. She claims that all of her emails to him asking for help were wiped from her inbox, leaving her with nothing but silence.
What happened to your record?
And they pulled my record.
When was this?
Cancelled.
That was 4 years ago?
No, this was October 2022.
So wait.
Wow.
Who was they though?
I'm walking out.
Nice.
M.I.A. further revealed that Roc Nation's shady dealings were also affecting her ability to be there for her son. She says that her ex, Benjamin Bronfman, and his family used their wealth and power not only to damage her career but also to try and take her child away from her. From her rants, it's clear that her battle wasn't just with Jay-Z and Roc Nation, it was part of a much bigger conspiracy involving some of the most influential and dangerous players in the music industry. But now, as M.I.A.'s revelations grow darker, she hints that something even more sinister was going on. She's suggesting that everything from her career fall to the custody battle and her falling out with Roc Nation might have been part of a sacrificial plot. It goes beyond just the music business. In her recent Twitter rant, M.I.A. dropped some serious allegations. She implied that Jay-Z and the Bronfman family were not just after her career but were also involved in some dark activities, something that involved her son. She even went as far as to say that she was sacrificed in a way to advance other people's careers or agendas. But let's pause for a second, because this is kind of heavy.
You have to speak the truth. I was gaslighted to the point I was second-guessing my own idea. I've already paid the price for telling the truth all along my career, like, why hide this one?
So now we're left with even more questions than answers. What's the real truth behind M.I.A.'s sudden disappearance from the music scene? Was it all because of shady business dealings, or was there something even darker going on? M.I.A.'s claims about Jay-Z, the Bronfman family, and Beyoncé are pretty hard to ignore, but that's not all. If M.I.A. is telling the truth, then we're looking at some massive conspiracies that go all the way to the top of the industry. And then, the idea of a sacrifice, whether it's a career or something even darker, raises some serious questions about what's really going on behind the glitzy surfaces of the music world. But why all ready for the craziest part? M.I.A.'s recent allegations about Beyoncé go way beyond just industry drama. She's tiptoeing around a connection between the witchcraft rumors surrounding Beyoncé and the way M.I.A. was treated. Could the whole power struggle, the blacklisting, and the custody battles be part of a larger ritualistic agenda?
How powerful was Jay-Z when you were doing business with him? Was he already a power player where if he wanted to ruin someone's life or make somebody a star, he could do it?
Yeah, I think me and Rihanna came out the same year, so...
Well, the idea of sacrifices has come up multiple times in interviews and social media posts from M.I.A, and it makes you wonder if this is more than just some random conspiracy theory. Because let's face it, Beyoncé is one of the most powerful women in the entertainment industry. Could she be involved in something darker than we would ever know? Well, M.I.A sure seems to think so, and the way she's been silenced over the years only adds fuel to the fire. But as we're hearing more from M.I.A herself, it's clear that she's not backing down. She's ready to tell the whole truth, nothing but her truth, so help her God about her career, about her custody battle, and what really happened behind the scenes with Jay-Z and Beyoncé. And let's be clear, she's got nothing left to lose. She's determined to expose everything she knows. But what do we all think? Is M.I.A revealing the dark truth about power plays, conspiracy theories, and possible witchcraft in the music industry? Or is this just another one of her wild stories for clout? Did Jay-Z and the Bronfman family really try to ruin her career? And could there be more going on behind the scenes with Beyoncé in this whole situation than we're ready to admit? Let me know what you think in the comments below, because stranger things have happened. And if you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on even more crazy celebrity gossip and industry secrets, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Also, check out our next video on what really prompted Piers Morgan to take down that Jaguar Wright interview. You don't want to miss it.
Needless to say, me and Dwayne don't with each other at all. Him.
Why waste your time dating somebody who is not going to elevate your life?
I don't want to stress you out by trying to keep up with my lifestyle that I already have and am accustomed to. I'm going to these restaurants just for lunch meetings, and for him to just bald-facedly say, hey, if it ain't me, it's going to be somebody. It was like, what?
Why all? It's so messy out here because Lisa Ray has officially turned the gossip world upside down with her latest tea, and let me tell you, it's piping hot. In a jaw-dropping twist, Lisa Ray has leaked a shocking video that hints at an affair between her husband, former Turks and Caicos Prime Minister Michael M.I.A, and none other than her former best friend, Dwayne Martin. And if you thought that was wild, buckle up, because the streets are saying that Dwayne is the side piece in this messy love triangle. But why all? Lisa was living the dream, or so it seemed. Back in 2006, she married Michael M.I.A, a powerful politician who swept her off her feet and made her the first lady of Turks and Caicos. It was supposed to be a fairy tale, and Lisa put her Hollywood career on pause, leaving her family and friends behind to support Michael and adjust to her new role. But behind the glamorous photos and lavish events, cracks were forming in her marriage. Lisa admitted in her unfiltered interview that she felt isolated and homesick while Michael was gallivanting and traveling for work. Here I am on this island, yes, it's beautiful, but I have no friends, no family, no career, she shared. The loneliness was unbearable, so in an effort to bring some normalcy back to her life, Lisa invited Dwayne Martin, her close friend and co-star from All of Us, to visit her and Michael in Turks and Caicos. And why all, let me tell you, that decision turned out to be the worst mistake of her life. Now, this is where things started to spiral. Lisa's decision to introduce her husband, Michael, to Dwayne seemed innocent at first. Dwayne had been her close friend and co-star for years, someone she trusted like family. But instead of being a supportive friend, Dwayne turned out to be the ultimate snake in the grass. According to Lisa, Michael and Dwayne became too close, so close that their friendship started to overshadow her own relationship with her husband. Dwayne and Michael became better friends than me and my husband were, and I couldn't understand that for the love of God, Lisa said. And why all? It didn't stop there. Lisa alleged that Dwayne started introducing Michael to other women. Yes, women they both knew as friends and associates, can you imagine? Lisa felt completely blindsided. She even called out Dwayne for actively disrespecting her marriage by encouraging Michael to cheat. And to make things worse, Dwayne wasn't just bringing women into the picture, he allegedly was cozying up to Michael in ways that had Lisa questioning his intentions. But here's where things get even messier. Dwayne wasn't just a bad friend, he was allegedly positioning himself as Lisa's replacement by becoming Michael's new Hollywood plug. Dwayne started helping Michael build connections in the industry that Lisa had once facilitated. Talk about betrayal on another level. Lisa declared in her unfiltered interview, "I lost my husband to Dwayne Martin, and no, at the time she didn't mean romantically, at least not yet." He meant that Dwayne had taken her place as Michael's closest confidant and ally, tearing apart what was left of their marriage, and just when you thought things couldn't get worse, they did. Lisa revealed that she tried to set boundaries with Dwayne, telling him to stay away from her marriage and her home. Well, did he listen? Absolutely not. Instead, Dwayne kept inserting himself into her life, and why all? It was blatant. Imagine this: Lisa had to call her husband to ask where to house Dwayne because he showed up unannounced while Michael wasn't even home. Lisa made it clear that she did not want Dwayne anywhere near her marriage, yet he kept coming back like the flu, acting like he owned the place. Talk about disrespectful. But that's not all. According to Lisa, Dwayne was the one connecting Michael to his alleged side pieces. Not just one or two women, but a whole roster. Why all? Dwayne was playing matchmaker, introducing Michael to women they both knew and helping him sneak around. And get this, Lisa found out that Dwayne would fly to Turks and Caicos to hang out with Michael, staying in the guest house while she was left completely in the dark. The audacity. Now Lisa is no punk, and she confronted Dwayne directly, urging him to respect her marriage and leave her relationship alone. But his reaction? Nothing short of dismissive and arrogant. He reportedly brushed her off with the sentiment that if he wasn't interfering, somebody else would. Unbelievable. Why all? This level of audacity just shocked Lisa to her core. She wasn't alone in feeling betrayed. Her mentor Lynn Jadar and close friend Kim Whitley also weighed in, affirming the depth of Dwayne's disloyalty. Kim expressed how much Lisa had trusted Dwayne Martin, considering him like a brother and a best friend, only to be blindsided by his actions. For Lisa, the entire ordeal remains a painful reminder of the havoc Dwayne Martin wreaked on her life. Reflecting on it during a 2019 interview, she didn't hold back, making it clear just how much this betrayal affected her. But y'all, if you thought Dwayne Martin's involvement in Lisa Ray's marriage was messy, just wait. There's another layer to add to this onion story. In her recent interview with Carlos King, Lisa Ray revealed yet another betrayal, this time involving Eddie Murphy's ex-wife Nicole Murphy. Let me tell you, Lisa didn't hold back when she spilled all the tea. When Carlos asked her point blank about Nicole, there was a long pause, almost like Lisa was deciding just how much she wanted to expose. And yes, Lisa Ray confirmed that Nicole Murphy, someone she once called a friend, had an affair with her ex-husband Michael Missy. This wasn't just some random accusation. Lisa revealed that her mother had warned her about Nicole way back then. She shared, "She was at my bachelor party, but you know what? At the time, my mother told me, you need to watch that one talk about mother's intuition." Lisa admitted in her unfiltered interview that she felt isolated and homesick while Michael was gallivanting and traveling for work. "Here I am on this island, yes, it's beautiful, but I have no friends, no family, no career," she shared. The loneliness was unbearable, so in an effort to bring some normalcy back to her life, Lisa invited Dwayne Martin, her close friend and co-star from All of Us, to visit her and Michael in Turks and Caicos. And why all? Let me tell you. That decision turned out to be the worst mistake of her life. Now, this is where things started to spiral. Lisa's decision to introduce her husband, Michael, to Dwayne seemed innocent at first. Dwayne had been her close friend and co-star for years, someone she trusted like family. But instead of being a supportive friend, Dwayne turned out to be the ultimate snake in the grass. According to Lisa, Michael and Dwayne became too close, so close that their friendship started to overshadow her own relationship with her husband. "Dwayne and Michael became better friends than me and my husband were, and I couldn't understand that for the love of God," Lisa said. And why all? It didn't stop there. Lisa alleged that Dwayne started introducing Michael to other women. Yes, women they both knew as friends and associates. Can you imagine? Lisa felt completely blindsided. She even called out Dwayne for actively disrespecting her marriage by encouraging Michael to cheat. And to make things worse, Dwayne wasn't just bringing women into the picture, he allegedly was cozying up to Michael in ways that had Lisa questioning his intentions. But here's where things get even messier. Dwayne wasn't just a bad friend, he was allegedly positioning himself as Lisa's replacement by becoming Michael's new Hollywood plug. Dwayne started helping Michael build connections in the industry that Lisa had once facilitated. Talk about betrayal on another level. Lisa declared in her unfiltered interview, "I lost my husband to Dwayne Martin, and no, at the time she didn't mean romantically, at least not yet." But that's not all. According to Lisa, Dwayne was the one connecting Michael to his alleged side pieces. Not just one or two women, but a whole roster. Why all? Dwayne was playing matchmaker, introducing Michael to women they both knew and helping him sneak around. And get this, Lisa found out that Dwayne would fly to Turks and Caicos to hang out with Michael, staying in the guest house while she was left completely in the dark. The audacity. Now, Lisa is no punk, and she confronted Dwayne directly, urging him to respect her marriage and leave her relationship alone. But his reaction? Nothing short of dismissive and arrogant. He reportedly brushed her off with the sentiment that if he wasn't interfering, somebody else would. Unbelievable.